Hello everyone, I'm Daria Koso and today we're diving into a fascinating world of lighting modifiers. As you can see around me, a lot of different modifiers, and sometimes it could be confusing, but in fashion photography it's very important understanding of lighting. And today I'm going to share my knowledge with you. What you should use, what you should buy first, if you're renting the studio, what you should ask from them, what you need for your photo shoot. So today I'm going to show you different modifiers and what is the main difference between them, so you could get better understanding how to use it and when to use it. Before we start talking about all the modifiers, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. Let's start with the first modifier. It's one of the most simple ones, I would say. It's umbrella, because I already have it in my hands. There is 4 different types of umbrella. First one, you can see it's silver inside. From the other side it's just black cover. When you setting up the lighting, it's going to the silver surface, bouncing from there and then going to your subject, and that could be considered more like soft light. But there is, as I said, like 4 different types of umbrella, and we have 3 more, so let's discuss them as well. The other one, you can see it's very similar for the silver one, but just it have inside white cover. So light bouncing to the white surface and then going to the subject, and that considered more like soft light than the silver one. Those 2 umbrellas kind of similar, just one with the white surface and other one is with the silver one. There is also a third type with the gold surface, but I would say silver and white's more popular. Just silver one would bounce more lighting than the white one. Another one, it's white umbrella, like a diffuser. Comparing to other umbrellas which we were already discussing, this one, when you're setting up the lighting here, it's going from that side, so it's working more like diffuser. And comparing from all different types of umbrella, that would give you the softest light. And what I also like about umbrellas, it would give you round reflected light in the eye. For the good side, it's also very easy to carry, especially for outdoor set or while you're traveling. I always have one umbrella with me on outdoor sets. And what I would say, umbrellas are the most cheapest modifiers on the market, and it's easy to buy and you have a lot of different variation how to use them. So I would say it's a good to start modifier. Let's move to other modifier. The other modifiers, I would say also the simplest one. Most of the time they already come in when you buying the light. You just come in with the light and you could just start and using it. I would say those modifiers give you the harshest light. They could be different shapes, it could be smaller or bigger, but still they kind of the same. They would give you kind of almost the same lighting image. Just depend also from the brand. For example, this is like Broncolor, this one is Balance, and also the difference which could be between them. Sometimes it could be like silver here. Also you could see these kind of edges here, or comparing to this one, it's like black inside. It would give you more spotted light. Personally, I would say I really love working just with the simple modifiers like those ones, it gives you opportunity working with more like harsh lighting, which is very popular in fashion photography, highly contrasted, giving you more like dramatic look. And it's very interesting, but I would say you should have like more knowledges and understanding how to work with the light, because sometimes you could do really harsh and not nice shade, and that would be hard to edit and that could ruin the picture. But if you're doing it right, you could bring very dramatic and cinematic look to your photograph. Shooting with this kind of simple modifiers, you could adjust your light. You could use barn doors and grids. So as you can see, I already have barn doors on the modifier. What it could help you to cut the light from, for example, from one side or from two sides. You could create very narrow light. Barn doors, you could use honey grid, but you could use it separately. That's how it will look together with the honey grid. Grid would help you to narrow spread of the light and more focus it, so it would be more contrast and it would also add more dramatic to your shot. And again, as I told you, like you could use it separately or together. So that's why, honestly, just the regular modifiers, it's one of my favorite modifiers because you have so many different options using them. And also it depends how you will set your lighting, where, and it gives you more opportunities to create. After the simple modifiers, we are moving to the most iconic in fashion photography modifier, which called Beauty Dish. It's very popular for beauty shots, portrait photography, also for creating dramatic but a little bit softer light than regular modifiers. It's actually a really huge beauty dish. Why I would say that it's softer but still kind of harsh lighting. I could say that beauty dish, it's like also in the family from simple reflectors, but it's just really huge. There is also like different types of beauty dish. It could be silver inside, smaller size would give you harsher lighting, bigger size would give you softer lighting. What is also separating it from just simple reflectors, that here you have like smaller surface where the light go in there, reflecting, and then it's reflecting the huger surface, so it's kind of like reflecting two times. That's what gives you softer light, but still because of this material, you heard, it's still giving you very contrast lighting. And also you could modify this modifier, adding diffuser here to give more softer lighting. Wow, from the first time. Who's a professional here? If you'd like to have less spread lighting and more contrast, you could add also grid here and doing just very beautiful close-up shot. I would say also with this kind of size you could do a full body shot, but it's called beauty dish because it's mostly used for beauty shots, portraits like upper here. I would say if I would do a beauty shot with the beauty dish, probably I would use with diffuser. You're guessing what it is? I wouldn't say that it's just modifier. I really love working with the harsh lighting, huge contrast, playing with the lighting, playing with the shadows. That's very new in my modifier family. It's Fresnel lens. It allows you to concentrate light and it gives you this thin light. But also because of the concentration of the light, it gives you also more power. Yeah, as you can see here, it's a Fresnel 2X, so it's kind of like giving you 2 times more. And also you could adjust here from float to spot. And you could see like it's moving here. And right now in my hands I have Gabon, which also concentrates light and gives you this super tiny spotted light. Also you could put there some shapes, images and create more interesting and unusual shadow play. But also working with this kind of modifier, you should be very careful because you could start heating a lot from the long usage. Also good news that this December I'm planning to do my new workshop here in the studio for the fashion photography, and I would show you how to use all those modifiers and you would learn what unique lighting you could create. Here I have baby softbox. It could be much huger. I would say that softbox is already very soft lighting, but this kind of softbox, the smaller one, I always have it with me on the go for outdoor sets when I should have a softer lighting but also not having a huge one, which is very convenient to use. As you can see here, I also have a diffuser. There is also grids, there is silver surface. I would say the softness of the light, it depends on the size of modifier and also about the color of the surface inside. For example, if there are white here, it would be softer, but also having a diffuser on top, it would give you softer lighting. And again, like having the grid here, it would give you less spreaded light. And here on my hands I have also a softbox. It's also called strip box because it's kind of having more narrow and tall shape. Here, as you can see, I have diffuser and grids. And comparing again like soft boxes, strip boxes to simple modifiers to beauty dish, it always more softer light just because of this fabric here instead of the metal surface and the regular modifier and in beauty dish. I would say that strip boxes very popular for using like backlight, for the background light. That's what usually people use them for, but I really love creating, you know, kind of like cat eye, highlighting in the eyes of the people, just using 2 of them, like the main light, like key light. I don't know, I really love working with the strip light. I would say from the soft boxes, strip lights for me is the favorite one. And also it's very convenient for using if you'd like to add backlight for the whole body of the person. Because of this kind of shape, it could add light directly and also for the full body. And here you could see Octabox. I would say it's still from the family of softboxes, just the difference that there is 8 cones. I would say that Octabox usually gives you the softest light. Also, as you can see here, I have grid on and diffuser on. As we already discussed, the softness of the light, it also depends on the size of modifier. So bigger modifier you have, softer light you have. Smaller modifier, more harsh lighting you have. So if you have larger Octabox or like really huge softbox, it would give you very soft light. To be honest with you, having this kind of huge modifier, it's very nice using it in the studio, but for outdoor shoot I'm not really using it, because first of all, you should have an assistant holding this light. Second of all, in Miami we have like huge winds sometimes and it could just fall, and the worst what could happen, you could break the lamp. For the third point, it's very expensive to buy and invest money in this kind of modifier in very beginning. And on my workshop, I would share with you my tips and tricks how to create the softest light ever with very on budget and not spending a lot of money. And also behind me you can see different types of reflector. It's not kind of modifier like you're thinking to add into the light, but it also modifies your light. We have different types, very kind of similar to umbrellas like we were discussing in the beginning. We have silver, white one, just diffuser, and black one, which allows you to cut the light. There is different types, there is 5-in-1, there is different sizes and different shapes. I would say for outdoor shoot it's essential to have those kind of reflectors which allows you on the budget modify your light. Here you could see the hugest, the most expensive modifier. It's parabolic umbrella. Broncolor, they have 3 different types. Maybe on other video where I was shooting outdoor you were seeing my baby parabolic umbrella, but this one is the most hugest. It's definitely not for travel. I would not use it for outdoor set, but that's perfect for studio photo shoots. It's creating the perfect lighting for standing model. You could create the perfect photograph of the family shot, and each person would have really nice lighting on their faces. Also, what is very special about parabolic umbrella, that it gives you the most natural light, like the sun, like harsh lighting, of course, not soft lighting, but that also would allow you to get in when you shoot in the group of people, having the nice light on the face and on the whole body because of this size. Talking about just simple modifiers, as I told you, it's very cool that you have a lot of opportunity to create, and one of them is like putting colorful gels. Using gels, it's really cool opportunity playing with the colors, but also you could use gray gel, for example, to reduce power of the monolight. 2 different lights, you could use gels to match the temperature level. And in the description below under this video you could read how to sign up for my upcoming workshop in the studio. Remember, photography it's about experimenting. Mix and match different modifiers. Try different angles and create your own style. Please let me know in the comments below which is your favorite modifier or which one you're excited to try. If you enjoyed watching this video, please give me a like, subscribe to my channel, share it with the friends, and see you in the next video.